gears to the entertainment stuff. Let's talk about Antman, Marvel's newest movie, and in my opinion, biggest misfire as far as MCU movies in the past at least 3 to 4 years. This shit
For
was
real?
trash in
It was
my
bad.
opinion. But yeah, it was
Damn.
Oh
pretty
God.
bad, pretty bad, pretty bad. But what I will say, like a lot of people have been saying, Jonathan Majors, who shout out to Jonathan Majors, he saved the movie to some extent. He was definitely the best part of the movie. Other than that, the rest of it I can't really vouch for. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like the it's very, I would say, convoluted, the story, particularly if you don't understand what is going on already with the Ant-Man and the quantum realm and all that MCU stuff.
Mm.
But what I think I would say where things really went south with this movie is that it falls victim to this, like, how the whole MCU thing right now is, aliens from outer space having to wanting to take over and change things to their liking or whatever. And
Mm,
that's basically what the whole new thing is. And Jonathan Majors, who plays Kang, is his whole mission is basically the same mission as Thanos, which was, I guess, to fix the world and all that stuff like that. So I
mm,
feel like it's just the repetitiveness of how these films have been coming out story wise, and also this film is like riddled with CGI, which you got expected at this point with Marvel, but they kind of went
what?
overboard with this movie with the
Really?
CGI. Yeah, like really bad. And I don't know, man. Like to me, like I don't know if you guys seen other reviews for it. It just hasn't really been getting good reviews. Interestingly enough, as well, it had the biggest decline in box office for any Marvel movie. I think it's either the biggest or in the biggest in like years. From like its first week, where a good amount of people went to go see it, and then by second week, from word of mouth, everyone just like did not go see it. So um,
Damn.
yeah, for me, I'll say if I had to rate it out of like five, I'd give it like a 2.5, two.
Damn.
The only thing, like I said, that would save it were the scenes with Jonathan Majors because he just plays the villain of Kang so well. But other than that, I can't vouch for this film. Hopefully, the next one, I think the next up next is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. Hopefully, that will be a lot more story wise interesting and like easy to understand. But yeah, for this Ant-Man 3, I ain't going. It's
Damn.
definitely a dub.
I won't break my
Yeah, it's
neck
a
to go
dub
see
for
it
real.
then. Sheesh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
definitely a wait for.
Come on, Marvel. Y'all
Like
can't let me down, man. Sheesh.
this one's. I'm not gonna lie though. I feel like a lot of us didn't expect too much out of Ant-Man anyway, and I feel like maybe Marvel and Disney kind of look at it that way, and they're like, they're not gonna
But
put
you
a
know
big because
what
I just
though? But you know what though? The
yeah,
first two movies were surprisingly better than people expected.
bro.
So
I ain't gonna
for
lie
so
to you.
so
That's what I was,
so to hear the third one wasn't that good, that's disappointing.
yeah. Because I didn't, particularly the second one, I really had no intention of even liking or watching. And when I saw it the first time, I was like, "Yo, this is pretty good." Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was a lot better than I thought it would be.
Right.
But this one wasn't giving that vibe, man. Like, I wanted to, and it starts off pretty well, so you want to like it so badly. But by the time it gets to the point where it's wrapping up, you're like, "This was the movie? Like, this,
Damn.
like this is what I watched." But
Damn.
yeah, it's not even one of those ones where I would say, okay, maybe the kids would like it because I also feel like kids would just be like, what? Like, what is going
They're not
on?
gonna know
You
what's
know what I
going on.
mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like
That's
they wouldn't even
crazy.
understand really what's going on. Yeah, and visually is cool. I say the best about it is the visuals, but again, the CGI is just out of control.
Dang. So the
So
first
yeah,
movie they threw it off the glass. Second movie they caught it in the air, touching their kneecaps, and then third movie they just threw it into the crowd.
complete, complete misfire. But again,
Oh
shout out
my
to Jonathan
god.
Majors. Jonathan Majors, who's having a hell of a year, or at least the past 2 years. He's been in almost. I done went to the movies and seen like two commercials for movies this nigga's in before the movie he's in that I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been having
Sheesh.
a pretty good, a
Pretty
good
good run.
year. Um, yeah, Creed 3 I think comes out this weekend or next weekend, something like that.
I
Looking
think Creed
forward to
3
that.
No,
I heard
it's
Creed
that.
not
3
out.
already came
It's out
already.
right now.
It's already out. Came out this past weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it just came out. You saw it?
No, I ain't see it yet. I seen
No,
mad
I
commercials.
didn't go see it yet, but that's something I need to go see.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, I
definitely
heard
see
that was
that.
good. Damn, I would have saw it this weekend. I forgot it was out. Okay. Well, shout out to Jonathan Majors. I'm sure I definitely want to talk more about his career and stuff, but we'll get into that next episode, probably after I see Creed, and then we kind of dive into his career a little bit more.
Mhm.
Word.
But yeah, that was just a little Ant-Man review if anybody that was interested in seeing it. So we